Hello Taurus, Elsie here to drop a bonus read for you, my friends. How are you, my bull gang? I hope you are well. Thank you for clicking here, as you always do. I do appreciate you so much. I just come here and give you bonus readings. Look, at this point, I'm just trying to keep up with you. That's all it is. I'm trying to keep up with your voracious appetite for these readings. And that's all. That's what it is. I'm here to do a bonus reading for you, as I do a few times a week, Taurus. Thank you so much for how you love on this channel, being in the comments, all your thumbs up, spreading the word, growing this tribe. I appreciate all of it. I'm not going to ask the universe for a damn thing today. We're just going to see what the universe wants you to know. What's the most important thing that Taurus needs to know today, please? These readings that I bring that are bonus readings, they do not have dates or times on them. They're timeless readings. So when you are ready for it, if it resonates with you, it'll be your reading. All right. For some of you, it'll be now. For some of you, it'll be off in the future. Tell me about Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. All right. Well, why don't we start with the Ace of Cups, Taurus? Why don't we? Why not? Best place to start. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, we have the Tower. That's some big energy. Let's keep going here. We have Scorpio energy here. We have the Six of Swords, Taurus. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the World card, bottom of the deck. What is this? The Judgment card is here. What is going on? Look, you're going to get sick of seeing the Judgment card for the next couple of weeks here. All right. Taurus, I feel like you're going to get some news. Yeah. I feel like there is some news that is traveling your way, my friend. And I feel the news is you're going to find out that somebody has had an ending. Look, it could be you, it could be somebody else. But I think it's somebody that you have a romantic interest in, to be honest. The Knight of Cups is here. The Six of Swords is here, and so is the Ace of Cups. I want to say that it feels like you've given up on love, or you're like, you know what, I'll just take my lumps and I'll get going. Thank you so much. I'm out. Like, it feels like you are no longer looking at love. You're really not looking at it as an option. I want to say that you are focusing on the self. You're focusing on your own passions, on your own creativity, whatever it is you're doing in your life is something, all the things that you're doing in your life, Taurus, right now are for you. And I feel like it's because you've decided to, I don't think you've abandoned it really forever, but I think that at this point, you decided you just needed to move on waiting for the Ace of Cups because it just wasn't coming. It wasn't arriving. The Ace of Wands in the reverse here. It feels like there's a lack of inspiration, that you're not necessarily inspired by romance, or you haven't been inspired by romance. I feel like you don't really have any passionate or love connection people, like, you know, in your realm right now. I feel like, you know, that you don't really see anyone as a love option at this time, or a romantic option, and so you're just putting down the wand. That's what I think. You're just reserving it and putting down the wand. And I feel like something is about to change, though. I think as you turn your back, you know, you turn your back on this, you know what, I'm not going to vie for it anymore. I'm not going to worry about it, think about it, vie for it, chase it, wonder where it is. I'm done with that. That's what it feels like. But then just as you do, the universe is like, here you go. The Tower comes in. We've got Scorpionic energy, Mars energy, and it's tough energy, right? It's like you signal to the universe, you know what, I'm just going to focus on me. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to do my stuff for me. And I'm not going to worry about anybody else. So I feel like the Tower comes in with the World because it feels like you've made a decision. And so the universe complies and said, okay, well, if this is what you want, then we're going to have to make some changes. So there is some sort of, in the distance, I feel, an upheaval and a change. It's a bit of chaos, I want to say. But it's all conspiring to bring something to an end, because there is something in your energy here that you didn't need, that you no longer require. And I feel it's a lesson that you had to learn, that by moving away from this and realizing that, yeah, there's love out there somewhere, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move ahead. I'm hearing Devo. If you know, you know. Go forward, move ahead, try to detect it. It's not too late. To whip it into shape, whip it good, yeah. So I feel like it's like you've decided you're just going to whip everything into shape. You've decided that you're just going to go on your own path, do your own thing. But I want to say that as you close this chapter of this place where you felt like you were less than without a partner, I feel like you've closed this chapter and you've decided you're just going to move on, carry on. And the universe is like, okay, then we got to start making changes if that's the way it's going to go down. But guess what? You don't get very far before the judgment is right there. I want to say that there is someone who's coming back round, or something, a situation, take it as it resonates. There could be a resurrection of something. There could be a reconciliation. 3 of Cups is in the reverse. It's like just when you think that the party's over, just when you think that there's no prospects of, you know, nobody calls me, nobody asks me out, I'm not on the apps, I'm not doing anything, I'm sitting inside my house, I'm not really being social. And then I feel the judgment comes up. 10 of Wands is here. I think this is something that you carried that was really heavy. It's like, I don't want to carry this burden of feeling unwanted, feeling like the party's over. I don't want this anymore. And just as you do, I feel judgment is here. Okay, let's keep going here. Ooh, tell me what the Ace of Cups is about, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about Taurus. We have the 4 of Swords. So I feel that the reason that you're no longer waiting for the Ace of Cups to come to you is because you've healed. I feel that you have healed yourself into a position of, I'm not going to argue with myself. I'm not going to fight about it. The 5 of Wands is like, I don't no longer want to be impacted in my ability to move forward. I need to heal this. I need to heal this, I need to quench this thirst that was all about love. I need love, I need love, I need love. And I think that you're just going to leave it behind. You're just like, I'm just going to leave it to the universe. Boy, did you ever. I'm just going to leave it to the universe. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it again. Or ever. The Hierophant. I love it. Good for you. I'm going to love the self. I'm going to listen to myself. I'm going to trust my higher self. I'm going to travel my own path. I'm going to find out what my traditions are. And and the thing is I feel like with the 5 of Wands and the Hierophant, it feels like that people sort of look at you in the path that you're on and say, what is Taurus doing? Like, is Taurus out of their mind? Like, what is Taurus doing? But the truth of the matter is, it's only because you've healed. Look, the weirdest people you're ever going to meet are the ones who are completely healed and just do not give a crap. They don't care what you think. They don't care what other people think. And I feel like this is how you are right now. I feel like you're like, at this moment, the Ace of Cups would be an interruption in my life because I'm all about me. I'm all about me, connecting to the self. I think you, for a while there, Taurus, you did beat yourself up about this, about no one offering you a cup, like you felt like you've been left out or no one wanted you. But I think you've healed yourself right out of that, to be honest, the 4 of Swords being here. I feel like that if there was ever any heartbreak here, that it's gone. And now you're holding yourself back. It's like indecision. It's like, do I really want that? Did I ever want that? Like, why did I want that? I'm the Hierophant. You're powerful. You're the teacher. People listen to you. Wherever you go, people listen to you. They trust you. You have higher wisdom, higher knowledge. And I think that you're learning to love the self. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse here? We've got the 5 of Pentacles. Oops, I just about fell. The Fool. And the Ace of Swords. Look, we've got 3 aces out so far. Excuse me. 5 of Pentacles is about feeling in lack, right? For some of you, I feel like that the Ace of Cups was almost a distraction for you. I want to say that now that you're on this path of truth and higher knowledge, that the Five of Pentacles is telling me that you don't really care if you're on the outside looking in. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. It feels like for a moment there that you had forgot that you were creative. You forgot that you have your own passions. It's like you had placed your happiness on another. I'll be happy when someone comes and finds me and gives me the Ace of Cups. And I feel like it was making you feel like you were in lack. I feel like you needed to get on a new path. You needed to get on your own path. You needed to take some sort of a leap of faith by yourself. Without the Ace of Wands, without the Ace of Cups, you needed to do it alone. And I think that's why the Five of Pentacles is here. And it works out well. You get some bright ideas. I feel like you have a bright idea to take a leap of faith on yourself, on you, Taurus, rather than waiting for someone to come and help you with that. It's like you were scared to do it on your own, but you had this great epiphany or this aha moment that I don't really need anybody to push me off the cliff. I can jump. I don't need anybody to push me off the edge. But I feel like you have to do it alone. And so maybe it's a little bit of lack and you wish that you would have someone at your side. But you know what? It's radical acceptance of the present moment. I'm going to do what I'm going to do with the stuff that has been given to me. The hand that's been dealt. All the pun intended. Tell me about the Six of Swords, please. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. Sorry, the Eight of Swords. And the Four of Cups. I think that you were waiting for some sort of partnership, Taurus. I feel like you were waiting for someone to realize that they loved you, for someone to call you into a partnership, to want to collaborate with you. We could be talking about someone who is a friend or someone that you met in the Pentacle world. So someone you met at work or volunteering or at the grocery store, who knows? But it feels like you already knew of this person or you know this person. I feel like you had to turn away. You had to walk away because and leave it at friendship, because I think it was interfering with your life, with the life plan that you had for yourself. The Eight of Swords, this friend here put you up in your head in a place where you felt like your hands were tied, that you couldn't go or you couldn't move. You couldn't remove yourself from their existence, that maybe, you know, you'd never get another offer. Maybe you'd never get another offer here. I feel like the person that you turned away from, or the Ace of Cups that you turned away from here, I think you offered it to someone and someone ignored it. And once that happened, I think it's like the fuel of being so deeply hurt by this person is what made you just grab it and re-up. That's what you did. Fine. Then I'm the Hierophant. I'm going to take my own path and I'll do it alone. I don't need you to do it with me. So I feel like for a time, Taurus, that you felt that your hands were tied, that you couldn't do anything. You couldn't go anywhere. You didn't want to do it alone. You didn't want to do it without this friend. And then I think at some point you're just like, you know what? My Ace of Cups is special. My Ace of Cups is special because I'm special, because I am the spiritual teacher. I'm a good catch. I'm a great catch, in fact. And I'm sturdy and I'm strong and I can do it on my own and I move slowly and I always get the goal. The Four of Cups, I feel, is like you've decided that I'm just going to ignore them. Let that person come back with the Ace of Cups. No thanks. No thanks. The Knight of Cups is here. Justice. Three of Wands. Something here is not fair. Yeah. So look, I feel like this is a friend. I feel like you have nostalgia with this person. And this is someone that you didn't think would ignore you when you gave them the cup. I think that you were sure it was going to be a sure thing. And then when it didn't happen, when this person ignored you, your hands felt tied, you got up in your head and you were thinking about it on a loop until finally you realize that this is a friendship. This is not ever to be a love ship. I don't think I'm supposed to be in love with this person. It was that allowed you to move forward, I think. So the Justice is here. We've got Libra. It's on the Knight of Cups. I feel like that when it is time for you, you've realized that whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. You decided to believe in the universe. The Justice card is here saying not everything is fair. Not everything is fair, but there is karmic justice and you will get yours. You just might not get it at the time when you expected it. I see a lot of people in the comments, well, it's never going to come. Where's mine? It's never going to come. Well, maybe it's not here today, but maybe it'll be here 2 years from now, and maybe you've got to practice some patience. I feel like it comes when it's supposed to arrive, and should it arrive before then, it will crash and burn. It will wreck your life. You'll wreck your life. It'll crash and burn, and then you'll have to do another round and wait for it to come back again once it's healed. There's no point in taking the shortcut. I know we like to take the shortcut because we're in the age of shortcuts, right? You order something, it shows up to your door in 2 days. That's not the way it works with love. It's not the way it works, right? So we have the Three of Wands, and I feel like for a long time you did wait, that you were waiting for justice and romance. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this person is coming along, but I don't think that they did. The Six of Cups tells me that you have nostalgia with this person. I feel like this is, you know, thinking back into the past, or, you know, thinking, yeah, to me it is the past. We're thinking into the past and how long you were waiting to get your justice. How much time did you lose waiting when there could have been some beautiful things out there? Maybe you've missed out on some things because you were so focused back there and you couldn't let it go. And whatever you wanted was really out there. All right, look, there's some big movement coming here. Big movement. Tell me what the Tower is about, please. So we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy. We've got Taurus energy here. We've got Libra, Aries as well. Tell me why the Tower's here, please. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Why do we have the Eight of Pentacles, please? The Empress. Ah, I like it. Yes. Oh, look at that. And the Page of Pentacles. You know what it was? Is the reason that you didn't get what you wanted at the time that you wanted it, Taurus, is because you had to re-up. Because you had to take all of the things that you've learned, the pain, the pleasure, whatever it was, and you were to be the Empress. I feel like the Tower falls to remind you, it's a realization that you've always had worth. And the fact that somebody didn't see it didn't mean that you didn't have worth. You always had worth. It's a realization from the Tower that you always did have the worth. And you've been doing all the hard work. And maybe the person who was back here that you offered the cup to didn't deserve you because they didn't do the work. But you didn't know that. You didn't know that at the time. So you looked at it as the universe was snubbing you, not giving you what you wanted, or that person's a jerk, or I don't like them because. But the truth of the matter is things happen for a reason, and rejection is protection. I really do believe it. I mean, it's a silly cliche, but it's the truth. So I feel like you begin to work super hard on yourself. This Tower falls, the realization is the work always has to be done with me, within me. I'm going to do the self-mastery. I'm going to work really hard on myself. And you do. You become the Empress. You become complete love and balance and creativity and abundance. You become the ultimate abundance all on your own. You never needed anyone else here to jump off the ledge or take the leap of faith with you. You never needed that. I think you thought you did, but you never needed that. You never needed someone to do it with you. We've got the Page of Pentacles, and now things are beginning to grow. I feel like there is something that's in your pentacle world that is already taking shape that you really don't know about, and it could have something to do with this Judgment card. Tell me about the world, please. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Look, we got all 4 aces. You're the Magician. That's what it is. You're the Magician. My gosh, that's a lot of energy. The Hierophant, the Empress, the Magician. You've got all of it. You, my friend. Wow. You always had the power within you to do whatever you wanted, but somebody made you feel less than. And you didn't realize it. We have the Emperor. There you are. You have become the authority on abundance. What? Taurus? The world, because of the ending, because of all of the lessons that you learned through here, and because of the ending, you have become the authority on abundance. I feel like you've become the top dog. You're now running your own business, or you're now, in a place in your life where you're You're the one that's calling the shots, maybe in your own life, maybe at work, maybe in your business. Take it as it resonates. But we have the Nine of Wands here. And it's like the Nine of Wands is looking back at the Emperor saying, and I thought that I was the wounded warrior when all along I was the authority. I thought that I was the wounded warrior. And so I feel as though the World card here is telling me that you are not the wounded warrior, that you are somebody who is in the school of hard knocks, that you're resilient, that because of all this hard stuff that went on in the past has grown you right to here. You've become so incredibly resilient that you've become the Emperor. You're now in charge of all of it. And the balance and control and authority that comes with the Emperor, the stability, the structure, you're the leader, you have discipline. Like, that is so beautiful. You've become the authority on the Ace of Pentacles, on how to change your life. Now you're showing other people how to change their lives, how to become the Empress. And that's what your path was. It never had anything to do with the person who decided they didn't want you or took the other person or whatever decisions or whatever stories you're telling yourself in your head. It was never any of that. Tell me what the Judgment is about, please. Tell me about Taurus and the Judgment. Let's get this out of the way. Too much stuff. Tell me about Judgment for Taurus, please. We've got the Well in the reverse. We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Four of Pentacles. I think that this is a really big decision. I think it's a really big decision because the Well is here in the reverse. And when the Well is in the upright, it's about, I feel like you're still digging deeper. You've decided now that what has changed your life in the past will continue to change your life in the future. The Well is here, and so you're digging deeper than ever. You're digging deeper than you ever have on yourself. And you know what? The Three of Cups is in the reverse. It might not be the easiest thing to do, but now that you're the authority, you're the Hierophant, you're the Empress, I feel that you realize that it is because of the Three of Cups being in the reverse, because of the party being over, not getting the invites, staying home on Fridays and Saturday nights sometimes, that it was an opportunity for you to dig really, really deep. The Four of Pentacles is here, and I feel like you should hold on to that, honestly. I feel like you should hold on to that the next time that you feel like you're not enough because you don't have a partner. Because love isn't all of it, y'all. It's not. And sometimes it's you that needed the work and not them. Sometimes they turned away because you're the one that needed to work on yourself. And that person walking away or rejecting you, that person gave you the opportunity to become something magnificent. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in the reverse. I don't think you're going to question yourself again. I feel like you're going to continue on this road of the Six of Pentacles, giving people around you reciprocity, helping out people, giving charity, helping people that need to be helped. And the Page of Swords is in the reverse. You're not going to question yourself again. You don't care what everyone else is doing. You're not watching that one. You're not watching that one. I feel like what you're holding on to here is that, I feel like the 10 Pentacles is that you're rich, you're wealthy, and it has nothing to do with money. I feel like you won the game, honestly. And it has nothing to do with anyone that had to come into your life to show you that you had some worth. Who cares about the love, is what I say. Because what you got here is something that's going to last a lifetime. But the thing is this, the Six of Wands and the Two of Swords, I feel like you do overcome some sort of energy here, Taurus, that you had, that you were blocking yourself off or scared to get hurt, that you were, keeping people at arm's length. I feel like that's no longer possible now because I think everybody has their eyes on you. I think you're crossing the finish line. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles doesn't really have to manifest anything. it just keeps flowing. Once you get the manifestations in place, once you have the power that you have, Taurus, that you are going to hold in the future, you don't even have to ask for things. You just have to say them and they appear. You're the Empress, and that's what happens, honestly. You really, at the Empress level, have to watch what you say, because what you say appears. And I feel like with the King of Pentacles that you've become stable, grounded, and I feel like you are no longer blocked off. I feel like you've hit the finish line, that you have crossed the finish line on your own, and now you are whole. You're whole in your Pentacle world, and now let them come for you. Got the Moon in the reverse. Something's about to be revealed to you, my friend. Something's about to be, something's about to be revealed to you, my friend. We've got the Moon in reverse. Something's about to be revealed from Hermit energy here to the Two of Cups. And then we have the Three of Swords. Somebody that broke your heart in love has had time to think about it, and they're about to reveal that to you. It's up to you. What are you going to say? Got the Nine of Swords here. You might be worried about it because you might feel it. If you've got this Moon energy in the reverse here, something that's going to be revealed to you by the person who broke your heart in love, I think you already know it and you're feeling it, and it's in the distance. But now that you're all bossed up, now that you're the person who's got stability and structure, you're the leader with the discipline and the order and all of that, why do you need that person? Now you're going to level up. It's time for you to attract what you are, which is the Emperor. All right. The Emperor and the Empress showed up here, by the way. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. I'm up for now. Take care. Bye.